Alright guys, welcome back to VALORANT News. The kickoff in the Americas is coming up not too far from now, and MRBR play 100 Thieves in the very first round. If 100T win that series, they will play Sentinels in the second round, and it seems already the Sentinels versus 100T drama is potentially back on the menu. Boostio and Bang, former teammates of course, going at it seems last night, and FNS also giving his thoughts on the NRG roster and how much they've improved with all of the tournaments they have played in this off-season. Very much interested in your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new as always, I greatly appreciate it. Still right now doing a video like every other day at this point until the season probably gets back underway. There's still some things happening, but of course not as much as there might usually be in a standard situation where the season is well underway, as it will be very shortly again. Durka, I know he was pretty funny because most of his teammates just retweeted this post on Vitality. He well said the following, but we also have a new agent coming into the game very shortly. There aren't many videos of this. We have this, and I guess I can put this in slow-mo for you guys here on X if you guys want to take a look at it frame by frame. But yeah, just a couple of teasers around what's happening soon with the new agent coming into play as well. There's also this one, so I guess I can go slow-mo again. You guys can look at it frame by frame. There's not been that much hype about this agent. I would say mainly because there's not been any leaks as of recording as to what his utility set is going to be. Usually that's when the hype comes around as to when we start to hear, okay, that's what is, you know, different utility is going to be performing on the map and why it might be too powerful is usually what the discussion comes down to. But yeah, this is a teaser clearly as to one of the abilities, but it's not exactly clear what it is or what it does precisely. So yeah, this is the new agent teaser. The information that we have so far is this. I believe he's Colombian. His name is Tejo, and he's an initiator. So this is what we've got. These are the images that we have, and you know, intrigued to your perspective in the comments section below. I did see some people talking about how, oh, look, he's got these glasses on that you know, maybe he can put on to prevent himself getting blinded, or maybe it's like a passive and he never gets blinded. I mean, that would be outrageous in my opinion, but honestly, who knows at this point what is going to be happening next. But that's the update there on the new agent. This I thought was kind of nice as well. Vanity, who well, was on Cloud9, then he wasn't on Cloud9, then he was on Cloud9, then he wasn't on Cloud9, among many other teams over the last couple of years, is gonna maybe return to CS. That's the rumor anyway. Close to signing with TSM, certainly with, of course, their Counter-Strike program, not what's happened over the last few days, but there's been some controversy, hasn't there, with the TSM Valorant roster going into the new season as well. A couple of other roster changes around the world as well. There's only like one tournament actually happening right now at this point, as everyone gets ready again for the kickoffs very shortly. This is what all gamers though have done to their roster in the VCT for China, because the Chinese kickoff starts first before any other region. They start on the 11th, so yeah, a week today, that's when the season officially gets back underway here in Valorant. The Chinese region begins on the 11th, and then it's the 15th, 17th, 18th, whatever, that the other regions officially get underway. We'll have a look at the Americas in a second, because there's definitely a bit of controversy going on there. But yeah, all gamers have switched things up with their roster. Whether that's going to be good or bad, of course, time will only tell. But let's talk about Boostio, because this guy every so often is getting into a bit of controversy, and we saw it happen big time last season when Boostio and Nachot were going at it, because Boostio wasn't very happy about you know, the content requirements that he had as a new player for 100 Thieves. Of course, he was on Evil Geniuses, won the World Championship with them in 2023, and then of course came into 100 Thieves last year, an organization that takes content more seriously, and he was, you know, saying some things that maybe he shouldn't have said, or the Nachot especially wasn't very happy with. Look, Boostio's still a good player, still done an excellent job with that team, and it was an interesting timing when Boostio was saying all these things, because you know, 100T had just won internally in the Americas and were looking very promising for the rest of the season. And then it seems like they kind of made up to some degree, and, you know, Boostio's now back on board with the 100 Thieves project and, you know, looking forward to the new season. The reality is, though, 100T are not expected to be the best team in the Americas, and, you know, this was some of the drama that continued last night. So Robmore says, everyone who is waiting for your signed Sentinels Razor Viper V3 Pro, Bang has got the process started, 498 to to go. So here's Bang looking absolutely ecstatic here, signing all of these, you know, new, obviously, mice. And shout out Sentinels as well. They did send me one of these brand new mice. Here you go. This is what it looks like. I've actually got it in person right about here, using it for this video. Beautiful looking thing, actually. And, well, it seems to perform well as well. Super light, ultra light mouse. I'm not like being paid to promote this or anything. It's way lighter than what I'm used to using, so it feels really weird at first. I'm guessing there must be some performance advantage to all of these mice nowadays becoming like ultra lightweight, but it's not exactly what I'm used to for sure, but it does look sensational. And here's Bang signing all of them, obviously, to get them sent off and ready to go. Here's the signature right here, so he does look very happy about it. And I thought the reaction here was pretty funny. So Rob Moore says, obviously, Bang's getting it underway, and well, we then got the following here from Bang. So he says, I think 7 AM content was easier than this. So of course, Bang was on 100 Thieves, now he's on Sentinels. So, and that rivalry is always going to be there between those two respective organizations. And Bang then says, I think 7 AM content was easier than this, and to kind of taking the mick out of Boostio, because Boostio was the man that wasn't very happy about the content requirements back on 100T, and obviously Bang, you know, experienced that himself as well. So Boostio then replied and says, bro, you know, I beat the F out of you, you scrawny little man. And, you know, Bang is there like, little man, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, I'm the little man, right? Like, you are obviously roasting Boostio for understandable reasons. So I thought this is pretty funny. Of course, these guys, I'm sure on some level, still reasonable friends. They were on the 100T roster together. They had some decent success together. Now they are separated because Bang has gone to Sentinels with the opportunity that arose after basically Tenz's and Sassy's retirement and the changes they made over there. And then 100T got Xander instead, an option that Sentinels possibly could have gone for but didn't. So how's that going to work out? I think on paper I prefer what Sen have done to what 100 Thieves have done, but time will tell when they hit the server, especially because they may play very shortly. The 16th of January, that's when the Americas gets underway, and on the 16th, okay, it's 1 AM my time, but on the 16th of January, MIBR play 100T, 12 days and 12 hours away as of recording the video. So the winner of that series, which you'd expect to be 100T on paper, but of course this is Aspas's team. We don't know how good they're gonna be. They could be very good, but you know, obviously on paper it's basically Aspas and friends, isn't it? So the expectation probably is that 100T should be a better squad. If they win that series, they will play Sentinels in the upper quarterfinals. So yeah, this could be a very interesting one, especially if it's Sen 100T. There's been lots of talk about it already going into the new season. Wanted to share this clip as well though from FNS. He was talking about all of the off-season games that they have played, lots of off-season tournaments. FNS has in the past not been a big fan of too many off-season tournaments because, you know, they take time away from practice. But FNS seems to be of the opinion now that certainly as a new team, the amount of chemistry they have gained going through these tournaments has actually been massively worthwhile.
What's your thoughts on the competition so far and getting back in form? I don't know what you mean by what are my thoughts. Like, we're all right. I think it's like good. The competition's great. Off-season events obviously went well for us, but we still have a lot to work on. I remember you saying off-season events are a waste of time. Did you change your mind on that? Yes, I did. Because yes, it is very time-consuming, but if you use those events for the correct things, which is to improve and to, like, you know, slowly kind of progress, it helps a lot. It built a lot of chemistry for us. So yes, I have changed my mind on that. Energy got better and better as the tournament progressed. Yeah, we did. That's normally what happens. I think it happened at the SEN LAN too, which is great about this. What's good about this team? People are like very good at adapting.
So in terms of chemistry, and I'd imagine in terms of confidence as well, NRG are now in a nice position. They 3-0 Gen.G in the finals of the Soup Valorant League, and of course their recent results have been nice as well. They play Cloud9 in the first rounds of the Americas Kickoffs. Pretty big series, because C9 aren't terrible, but you know, on paper, they're not going to be as good as NRG, and of course as it stands, it's not clear whether C9 are going to be much better with this iteration than when they had Rossi in the team not all that long ago. But very much interested to your thoughts on all of this stuff in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, take care, and I'll see you next time.
When is Tarek gonna do this?
If you rip your shirt off like Hulk Hogan, I'll give you the 100. Bro, I don't even know if I can rip my shirt off.
Wait, can I cut it?
Oh, there's no way.
The
bro.
fuck?
Yeah!
It's like a baby being born. It's like a baby being born. It sounds like a baby legit being born. He got a baby's body too.
Fuck out of here! Oh! On God, I've been needing to do that all fucking day, bro.
That's hilarious.